Hi Cancer, my name's Leona from Supra, Conscioussoul, and this is your general reading. So, okay, we've had the Ten of Pentacles flip out there, so it's something around the home, around the family, around stability. There may be people that are coming in from far this month, maybe to come and visit you perhaps. Maybe there's relatives that would like to stay with you. We've also got the Hanged Man here and the Eight of Cups. I'm not sure how you're going to feel about that. You may feel a little bit stuck, or you may feel a little bit put upon. You may feel like you're the one that kind of wants to get out of there. Okay, so let's have a look. I've already pulled the Oracle cards to save some time. Oh, we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Two of Swords in reverse. Ooh, we've got the Emperor. As the issue, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, Knight of Wands fly out there, as you know. However, it was rather hesitant. It did kind of double back. So I'm wondering if there's some kind of forward, backward kind of crab dance that we're doing. Let's have a look. Oh, Six of Cups. Something's coming in from the past that's distracting you. Or it's something that brings you a sense of warmth. It could be somebody coming in with a gift for you this month. We've got the Star in reverse, which is helping you. Okay. Four of Pentacles moving forward. We got Justice. It's always a good card to have near the end, like that. Things being rectified. Let's have a look. Then the Eight of Cups. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. What's happening is that you may feel like things are against you at the moment. You may feel like the universe kind of isn't on your side. There may have been something recently that you've had to let go of. You had to say no to, yeah? You had to put up a firm boundary to. There could have been some kind of jealousy, some kind of financial issues as well. You may have been saying no to somebody in terms of finances because things, or you've been saying no to somebody getting away with something as well. You do have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands in reverse, so it's like you're saying no to what you can no longer deal with. It feels like you may have allowed something to keep repeating perhaps, or to keep coming back, somebody to keep coming back home. I did say you might have visitors this month. It could also feel like, for some of you, that it just feels like that in terms of relationships, yeah, things may have not been on your side the last few months or so. There is this kind of jaded energy where I feel like because of insecurities perhaps, or instabilities, there could be financial instabilities that is causing you to say no to a situation or to somebody. Maybe it's going to put some kind of financial constraints on you, or you're saying no to somebody else, adding to your financial constraints, because the King of Pentacles, he's good when he's stable financially, and he's good when he's in a stable relationship, when he has things and people around him. He's not good when he loses things. He becomes unstable. He becomes a little ungrounded. However, I don't see you as being that ungrounded. I see a kind of more jaded energy. So we have the broken heart here, which is the 9. And it's talking about the ending of a cycle, the ending of a relationship, the ending of some kind of connection in your life. And it was a big connection. It wasn't something, it was something that you'd put a lot into, yeah? Now, We also have the Divine Helpers and the Exhaustion card. They're saying that you've been through a lot, and that is why you're feeling this sense of jadedness. You may even feel like, look, I'm on this spiritual mission, and I just feel like this is stuff that I have to face. These are stuff that I have to do. I feel like I'm kind of destined to have things go against me. You may be feeling a little bit on the unlucky side at the moment, or feeling like you've put a lot into something but you're not quite where you need to be with it yet, because we also have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like, are we going to work on this harder, or are we just going to like take this pentacle and run? Yeah. Now, it can also talk about cleaning clutter out of the cupboards, out of the wardrobes, out of our lives. Yeah. And I feel like you may be having a hard time doing that. Yeah. Because the Four of Pentacles is asking us to let go of things. We can't take certain things with us. There's this element of sacrifice that's needed here. Yeah. And I think as this sacrifice happens, that's when this justice comes in, and you kind of go off to manifest somewhere else. You go off to find some more cups, so to speak. But I don't feel like you want to at the moment. I feel like you're very much still in a place of, it's almost like, it's not stagnation, but it's almost like I'm trying to invest in something. I've invested a lot of energy into something. I don't really want to walk away from it. But I feel like it may be helping you. It's like something wasn't destined. Something was a little bit karmic, perhaps. And it's like you have a lot of memories with this thing. It also feels like it kind of, what this person's doing to you, there may be some kind of trauma that's linked to it, maybe to a father figure or to, but there's something that's making you kind of want to hold on to something. Fears of abandonment, maybe rejection, feeling like you've put a lot into something. But I feel like this person made you feel a little bit unsteady, ungrounded anyway. I feel like the gifts that here, because we have the gifts here, exchanging gifts. So for this to come up, it's saying that you may have been in an energy where it wasn't reciprocal. You may have been the one that was over giving in a sense, and it was like there was no rest from you being the giver or you being the caretaker in some sense. So I'm feeling like there's something coming in that's going to cause this balance. This is about Libra. This is about justice and balance. This is what's coming forward for you. This is something that's coming in to make things fair, to make things balanced. However, I do feel like there's this edge of you being a little bit dubious about it coming in here. You may have lost a lot of hope and faith in the universe. You may have lost a lot of hope and faith in love here, because we have the star of Venus here. But you're being asked to go inside yourself, to in some ways, yeah, because you also got the Sacred Phoenix heart. This is a card of saying that it's about enjoying love while it's there, enjoying the moments, enjoying those things while they're there, and enjoying them to the fullest in the moments. Yeah, not being afraid to jump back into that again in case you get hurt. It's like, it's allowing yourself to rise again like the phoenix here. It's saying that as the portal, as death comes to a situation, a new portal opens. Yeah, and that's very much what's happening with this full moon energy at the moment. But it's asking you to rise out of those ashes, so to speak, like a phoenix. But I feel like you're kind of over it. You're kind of exhausted by the situation. You're kind of feeling like, oh, you know what? I don't even know if I can put any more energy into this. yeah? But I feel like it's new love that you're having the problem putting the energy into. I feel like something's going to come in for you this month. You do have milk and honey, 51. And this is about abundance. It's about connecting to the abundance of the universe. Things aligning and coming into us. There is this rainbow which talks about brighter days. This talks about abundance. But we may have to sacrifice something first. We may have to let go of something. Yeah? And I feel like this is where this stop-start energy comes in. Because it's like, as you're feeling that in love, it's affecting you in work as well, because we have this energy of in and out. Oh, is that what I want to do? I'm not sure. Maybe I should come in, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah? And it's causing hesitation in terms of your finances, because those 7s now have gone down to a 4. And I see a direct correlation with this 8 of Cups, because it's like, what are you doing to manifest your dreams here? Are you allowing your dreams to manifest? Are you allowing them to come in? Because here as well, I talked about the spiritual challenge that you may feel like you're on this month, yeah? And or it feels like you're on this path where, well, this is just how it is. I haven't been in a relationship for a really long time, and this is just how it is. Or people always cheat on me in relationships, and this is just how it is. So now I'm kind of scared to get into a relationship. I'm kind of pulling myself back like a hermit. I'm going into this place of spiritual enclosure. I'm going into my crab-like shell, yeah? That's very much what you're doing. But this card talks about vows. It talks about vows of chastity, vows of poverty, yeah? So it's like allowing yourself to let go of any of those vows this month, any vows that you feel like you're carrying from past lives, because this is the past life card. So it's saying for any vows that you feel that you're carrying, vows of celibacy. It's even as bad as feeling like you don't accept yourself, yeah? Not feeling like you're deserving of happiness, not feeling like it can manifest, losing kind of hope, kind of also hiding your light beneath a bushel as well. But you're being called not to do that, because the sacred phoenix heart does talk about a rebirth. It talks about rising, going through that new portal, like I said. Even though you have this broken heart here, the 30 talks about new options being available, things coming into you. It talks about you being in alignment, yeah? Talks about spiritual progress. Now here, we have 40. Now this is talking about wholeness. It's from the Osho Zen Tarot, and it's saying that basically there was this teacher sitting with his student, and he says, I need a needle. And the student then says, but if you need a needle, why do you must then need scissors? And the teacher says, no, I don't need scissors. Scissors cut things. There's something that I need to mend, therefore I need a needle, yeah? It's a needle that mends things. So he was saying to the teacher was saying to the student basically that the mind is like a prism. So when we think of something, it's like 7 other rays come out of that thing, and we can get carried away or overthink things, yeah? It's asking you not to overthink anything this month, yeah? Or as you see this reading, whenever you see it is when you're supposed to see it. But it's asking you not to overthink this connection that's coming into you, or this thing that's coming into you. It might be to do with work, it might be around love. They are both very much connected. So asking yourself to let go of any vows, yeah, anything that you've been attached to, yeah, that are holding you back in this lifetime, to release those, to let them go, to not even release, because that talks about it kind of coming back again like a yo-yo. No, we want to let go of these in all lifetimes. So you are also, let's take the romance cards. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal, or as you let go and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So we're needing to realize that that needle and those scissors cannot go together, because one is like creating life and one is bringing death by pulling them apart. So it's saying that allow the scissors to have their time, but this is not that time. This is a time now where you're needing a needle, you're needing to put something new together. Or it's not even you doing it, I don't feel, and I'll tell you why in a second. I feel like something comes in really quickly, but I feel like you're kind of very much in your mind, you're very much with those scissors still, you're very much like, oh, all right, it's time to cut, let's cut, but actually wanting to be in that mode, but still not letting go energetically. But it's also talking about being very stoic, being very unmoving, being very stubborn, being all in the logic, yeah? Needing to listen to the body. Okay. We also got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So as I said before, you may be feeling kind of triggered by something new that comes in. You maybe feel undeserving of it. You may be feeling like this is just the way things are, and that's not true at all. It's saying that your feelings are real in this relationship or this thing that's coming towards you, and you are allowed to just accept it. You are allowed to be happy. You are allowed to find that joy again, yeah? We also got paths unknown, yes? So this is saying that, are you going to choose the path that you've always gone down? Or are you going to go down this other path here? In fact, we have two other paths here, yeah? Which one do you choose? That's what it's asking. This is also saying to me that it's a time to also honour your intuition. So if you're walking down the road and it tells you to literally, oh, don't go that way, go this way, honour that. Not literally just when you're on the road, but in situations, your intuition you might hear that voice that asks you to do something. Try and follow that, try and honour that and see where it leads. And the reason I'm saying that is because we have fated meeting, yeah? As you let go of one old cycle and release it, yeah? You have this divine union that comes back in for you. And you may be feeling like, no, I don't want it, it's not for me, yeah? But it's because you're still in that phase of cutting things off. This is saying that this connection cannot be cut off. This is saying that this connection, all it requires that you be open and just live your life. It's very much about divine timing with this connection. And I feel like it's coming soon. So take care, stay blessed. I really do hope this has helped. Thank you for all your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. Bye-bye.